gonna preheat my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so I'll be right back. And I have to get started on the batter for our cookies. So here is the butter, which we're gonna start with. So I'm gonna just unwrap it, okay? So like that, if you guys can see. I'm gonna move this out of the way for a bit. And see that right there. Get this ready. So I'm gonna cut into a couple pieces so it blends a little easier. And it is okay if your butter is not softened, it's just preferred so that you just get it blended nice and easy. Okay. All right, so I cut it into pieces. Could you guys see? Just like that. Okay, and I'm gonna take my bowl and pour them right in. Okay, and I have my 3/4 cup of sugar, and we will put that in as well. If you want to do half of this portion, you could go ahead and do that as well. Okay, I cut that up and put that in. Nice and easy. 2 sticks of butter or 1 cup of butter and 3/4 cup of sugar. Okay? We are going to blend this up nice and really well. Okay, it looks like my butter and sugar have creamed well. Alright? You just take a look at that. It's nice and creamy. Okay? And I'm gonna take my butter knife and give it a nice good crack. Okay? And then I'm gonna put my 2 thumbs like this, you guys can see, and just pull the 2 sides apart, right? And the other one, crack, and put your 2 thumbs in, and that's it. Put it away. Great, and now we're gonna take our mixer again, and we're gonna mix that right up into there and whisk the eggs with the creamed butter and sugar. It's like a liquidy consistency. It shouldn't be hard. So I will take my 1 cup and I will just take 1 cup of flour just like this. See that? All right, 8 ounces. All right, so and I'm gonna level it off just like this, right? And look at that, we have a perfect amount of flour, okay? And I'll put that into that mixture right here. 1 more cup, full cup, just like that. And I'll level it off, okay? Pour that in. And we're gonna need another 1/4 cup, okay? Next, we'll add some baking soda, which is about 3/4 of a teaspoon. Pour that in, and we'll give that a bit of a stir. I'm gonna put in the salt, about 1/2 teaspoon of it. So that's plenty. Okay, we'll give that another stir. And I'm gonna pour the flour mixture into this mixture, but slowly. It has to be very slow. So I'm gonna take 1/3 of it, about 1/3. See if I cut a little indent in it, like that. And I'm gonna pour just a little bit at a time. And I am going to whisk that up. Right, the vanilla extract. And we're gonna add about 1 to 2 teaspoons of that. I'm just gonna add in 1 because I don't really love vanilla extract that much. Another 1/3 of it. Okay, the last bit of flour. Great. So I'm gonna add my chocolate chips. So I'll just pour that in like that. And I am actually done with this mixer, so I'm gonna put this away. And I'm gonna have something like this. You could use a spoon or a rubber scraper. I'm gonna use something like this, a rubber scraper. So, and I'm going to mix this around so that all of the chocolate is evenly distributed. All right. This. Like that. Make sure they're lined with parchment paper, and that will just make our lives a lot easier. I'm going to take a spoon of this, like that, and we could go ahead and do that as well. And we're gonna take my thumb. Make sure you wash your hands before you do this, by the way, and just drop it right down like that, so it makes a little ball, just like that. And you want to make sure all of these are spread apart nice and well. All of my cookies are here, and this made a total of 36, but some of them are pretty big. So, I am going to get ready to put these into the oven. These cookies are supposed to cook for 8 to 11 minutes. And you always want to set the timer for the minimum amount of time. They could burn if you put them for too long. You guys can see, it's a little bit brown. Right, I took out 2 of the 3 batches because the other batch wasn't quite ready yet. It's a bit too soft. They shouldn't be like hard cookies. They should be nice and soft. Here, let me show you. So see, if I press down on it, it's nice and soft, but it's not really falling apart in my hands. Right, and if I rip this apart, inside is a nice fluffy inside. All right. I really like this recipe for cookies.